Well, today I'm testing the speaker Cerwin-vega, and the model of this thing is right here. That is the model CLS 215, and this is two 15-inch woofers. I never had speakers so big before. Pretty big, this thing. Yeah, and this is the tweeter, soft tweeter, mid-range. I think it's about 6-inch, and this is 15-inch. These woofers over here. Well, so I got these ones a few days ago, and I had the chance to listen, but not really to analyze the sound, if I really like the sound or don't like the sound. But yeah, that's the way they look. Pretty big, heavy speakers. Yeah, I'm glad that I got this, because first of all, the good news with every speaker, they don't sound bad. They don't sound bad, and there's nothing annoying with the sound that make me stop to listen for the music or anything like that. So yeah, today I can say that this is the first time that I really dedicate my day for my night for these speakers, because when I testing speakers all the time is in the night, because in a day you're not really focused in the sound the same like in the night. And this is a big transfer to go from electrostatic sound to dynamic speaker like the Cerwin-vegas. Well, so I tested and I plugged my equalizer and everything over there, my compressors, and because I know my electronics, how the sound is supposed to sound with other speakers, so I can tell you. So let me test this one out. Well, this is not the first time I listen for those, but I pretty much testing today. Well, I can tell this song I played with many other speakers. This speakers is not very crispy, it's kind of quite balanced. The bass hits pretty good, the low bass hits pretty good, but the bass is not very tight. So far it's doing pretty good job on this music, but when I have the what his name was, the Pioneer speaker, the vintage speakers, the Pioneer did much more crispy sound on the mid-range. There was better separation than this Cerwin-vegas. Well, anyways, let's listen for jazz music, see what's going on over there. Yeah, so far it's doing pretty good. I compare it for a good speaker, I'm not compare it for a bad speaker, that's why. Well, let's check the jazz music. just, you know, from this. Much better. Well, sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. It looks like the speaker, the mid-range is a little bit forward, and the tweeter surprised me a little bit because it was a little bit backwards. So I increased the highs a little bit, 4K, 2 decibels, and it sounds very smooth, very pleasant tweeter. And this is a soft tweeter. I don't know exactly what is the material, and well, it sounds pretty good right now. And let me try something else with these guys. Before I play electric guitar, and the mid-range was pretty good. This mid-range is actually nice, but you do need to increase a little bit the highs, because the guitar, I can tell exactly where, if I point my finger, exactly where is the mid-range is and where is the guitar sound is coming from, and the sound was from there, and usually the sound's supposed to come from here. Yes, for all the speaker as one unit and not only for one driver. Well, let me find something else over here. I have something else. Put salsa, huh? Check this thing. Voilà, this, go over there. A little bit I opened the tweeter, the highs, and the sounds. I really enjoy the sound. Sounds pretty good, the speaker. But yeah, you do need to tweak the sound slightly. Yeah, I didn't do nothing special. Slightly, and I feel the openness and get a lot of space between these two speakers. But this room is not fit for these speakers for sure. It's way too small. Well, anyway, let's... Well, the separation become much better, but you know, Cerwin-vega is never was the best highs and tweeters, but I must say that the sound is I enjoy the sound, and I think decent sound quality, definitely decent, pleasant, but if it's dynamic like the vintage Cerwin-vega, I don't think so. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna check right now the mid bass and the low bass to see how they're operating together, because here we have a dual 15 inch. So let's see what happens. Okay, that's it. I think I done over here. And about the mid bass and the low bass, the vintage Cerwin-vega did a better job about that. I don't feel the punch as the bass guitar and the bass drum. Usually they integrate together and as one unit. And over here, I cannot really feel the presentation like the vintage Cerwin-vega I used to have. But anyway, this is very nice speakers. I think overall decent sound quality, the pleasant, and maybe tomorrow I'm gonna check with other amplifier, and maybe in the afternoon. But depends if I have time. But overall, I think they're not bad at all. These Cerwin-vegas not bad at all. So if you get it for a nice price, you can get it and make your mind if you like them the way I like it. I will give it. For the price, I bought this for 350 bucks. So for the price, I think I give it maybe 3 point something, I don't know, 3.5 to 4 for the price. For 350 bucks, yeah, they're very decent speakers. And I use a tube preamplifier over there. So the tube preamplifier definitely helped me to separate between the highs and the mid-range. So consider that part too. Maybe you need to tweak the sound a little bit. And that's it.